morning, DBS. How you guys doing? A little gloomy on the outside, but nonetheless, we've got some awesome backdrop and we're just taking it all in. Based on the weather report, it will seem that we are in for that kind of weather throughout the weekend. So please be safe if you're in areas prone to flooding or landslide. Let's see what's happening at the news desk first, and then we'll come back with our features for today.
Good morning. The United Workers' Party has called for a clear statement from the government on the Venezuela-Guyana border dispute. Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro is plunging ahead with his plans to overtake the Essequibo, the oil-rich region controlled by neighboring Guyana. He has ordered the state oil company to issue extraction licenses there and proposed the National Assembly pass a bill making the area part of Venezuela.
Immediately, we'll proceed to give operating licenses for the exploration and exploitation of oil, gas, and mines in all our Guayana Esquiva.
During a pre-cabinet media briefing held on November 13th, Prime Minister Philip Pierre clarified that St. Lucia's position on the Venezuela-Guyana dispute aligns with that of CARICOM. The St. Lucia Rotary Club has come to the aid of the National Mental Wellness Center with a donation of much-needed equipment and medical supplies.
We, as Rotarians and members of the Rotary Club of St. Lucia, felt it fitting that we should make a donation to the Wellness Center. It is especially appropriate because this year the theme for Rotary is creating hope with a focus on mental wellness. Our presence here today as Rotarians would show that we are concerned, and we would like to combat, if you will, the stigma associated with mental illness.
This is just the latest in a series of such donations by the club to the local health sector. Nearly a dozen charity and service organizations that provide assistance to the less fortunate and vulnerable have received cash donations from Rise St. Lucia, Inc.
St. Lucia has many non-profit organizations, and we know all too well that most of them struggle to get funding to take care of the less fortunate, most vulnerable people in our country. And so it was a pleasure and a privilege to be able to work with a private citizens to donate, to make a small donation to as many of those non-profit organizations as we could today.
The donation was made possible by an anonymous donor through the organization. The constituencies of Gros Islet and Soufriere have been singled out for having the most nominees for this year's National Youth Awards. The revelation was made by Youth Development Minister Kenston Casimir as he addressed last Saturday's awards ceremony.
These young individuals are not just recipients of awards. They are ambassadors of determination and inspiration. The Youth Awards is a staple on the calendar of activities of the Ministry of Youth Development and Sports. This year, the ministry received a total of 75 nominees, which was a slight decline from a previous year. We must salute, however, the districts of Soufriere and Gros Islet for having the most submissions.
He expressed confidence in the island's youth and underscored the importance of society standing by, valuing, and investing in its youth. These are your top stories. Thanks for watching. Good morning.
Oh, Kendall, thank you so much. We now take a break and we come back. Well, we've got three features for you today. It's Friday, and yeah, we're keeping it festive. We caught up with Sherma. Sherma is going to be featured in one of our cooking shows on the Maginwell cooking series. But we also wanted to tap into Sherma's energy because she is a woman who's handling a lot. You know what? She just might inspire somebody. Well, a little joke amongst us. We outside. We're outside with Sherma. Obviously, in the coming Sundays, you're going to get to see Sherma in action because she did one of our Magie Noel show.
Yes.
But we wanted to talk to Sherma. We need to know Sherma, and we need to get a feel of you, what it is you do, because you handled yourself so flawlessly in the kitchen with us. So I thought, wow, she's an interesting woman, and we talk a little bit about balance as well, in terms of you're a
Yes.
mom, you're a full-time employee
Yes,
with
I'm in the
Rennick,
company,
you're a
yes.
husband, your wife,
Wife,
sorry,
yes.
and you also, you bake and stuff. You're into your baking
Yes,
stuff as
I
well.
I
You're
love
also
baking.
now taking a course to
Yes.
ensure that you get even more well placed in that as well, right? So tell me about it. Tell me about you, and how do you balance life? How do you balance all of this?
Well,
Good. All right, let's go. What do you want? You want it to go on the interview as well? Wipe up your mouth.
I stayed sugar.
All you do is eat nice and sugar, my girl.
I don't know what to say.
Right. No, just talk about yourself. When did you get into baking? Why did you decide to get into it? This kind of thing.
Okay.
Right. Come, Kelani, come on, we have to go. Come on, let's get it. Right. I don't like that in your hand.
I'm so hot.
Yeah, I know. Right. Right. Well, guess what? We outside. Hold on there. Wait for me. We outside. I'm here with you. We just wrapped up one of our cooking shows here, and of course, in the next coming Sundays, you're going to get to see the feature with Sherma in it. But Kelani is also on with us, because we thought, listen, there's a lot going on here. A lot of interesting stuff going on here.
Yes.
You bake full time as well. I would say full time. You're also fully employed with Renrick in a very high capacity as well. You're very demanding position.
Yes.
You're a mom. You're a wife. How do you balance all of that?
I don't have a choice. I have to. But I have a passion for baking from the time I was a young child. Okay. I attended the VBSS secondary school at the time, where food and nutrition was one of my subjects.
Okay.
Yes. So from then I got interested in doing cakes, because I always loved the finished product, how it looked. Yes. So
Was it the icing part of it? What
the
excited
yeah,
you?
the decorating, but for me, you always have to have a well balanced cake. Yes, the decorations can look good, but the cake has to be
It must taste like
tasty.
what it look
Yes,
like. Yeah,
the
don't get
texture
me
must be on point, and
When did you start to take baking seriously, like a profession as well?
like during COVID.
Ah.
Yes, during COVID, I had a lot of free time on hand, so there were times we would be home on rotation or working short shift. So I used that opportunity to
Stay occupied.
to stay occupied and
And a little extra income wouldn't hurt, and
no. And I worked on my ingredients and so forth. Yes, so
So since then, you have now taken on this like really you're now on demand, because a lot of people check you as
yes, I
so
have
you
my
now-
customers.
You have
Yeah, I
customer
have my
base.
customers.
So you
yes.
now have to balance that going into the holiday season. How is that working out?
Well, for now, it's a lot of sleepless nights.
Wow.
Yes, it's a lot of sleepless nights, because sometimes by the time I do a daybreak, it's just almost time to just
Get
get
ready
ready
for
for
work.
work at 8. Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, Kilani, you want to go into this? Are you ready for that level?
Yes, I am.
You are ready, because you hear
Yes.
what she's saying, right? It's a lot of commitment.
Well, I go to bed late, so I think I.
You got that padlock already.
Look, yes.
You go to bed late for the wrong reason, though. I mean, right now it's TV you watch, you're on TikTok or something like that. Don't.
Yes.
You see what I'm saying? But can you go to bed late, sacrificing up in front of an oven, and get up and go to work the next morning? It takes that sometimes.
Well, I understand I have to sacrifice all what I want in life, so.
If you want, you can ask her any question, because she's here. She's been guiding you throughout the cooking show, so she's here to answer questions as well. I'm sure you know that. In terms of holiday season, how do you spend your holidays? What is holiday like for you?
Family. Yes, family.
You do the baking?
Yes, I do the baking. Yeah, my family, my sisters. That's the love of my life. My son.
How old is your son?
He's 17, 18 next month. In a few more weeks, he'll be 18 years.
Right.
Yes.
What is he like at Christmas time? He's one of those demanding children like mine.
Oh no, not
Lot of
demanding,
nice
but
gifts.
I must have his fruitcake and
Oh.
his ham.
Okay.
Yes, as long as these two things are available, he's okay. Yes.
Now speak to me now. Let's talk to people now. Let's talk to human beings. Sacrifices need to be made, and a lot of the times in life, people think they just want to enjoy life. They just want to enjoy certain perks of life and don't understand the relation or the correlation rather between sacrifice, hard work, and reaping the results. So let's talk now to our people out there. Some of them who just, tell themselves the life is just that, and then when they see a woman like you, maybe in the future we're riding around in your Benz because you made the sacrifice. They tend to look at the end product. What would you say to persons, just in general?
Well, to reach where you want to, you have to keep pushing. And you have to be very determined. So that's what have me where I am today. Determination.
Right.
And God Almighty. Trusting in Him.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Now we are happy that we had to tap into you because that was some energy, some real girl power energy we saw in there today, in that shooting process. So we definitely needed to tap into this. So thank you. Keep the balance up, and we hope that you're going to have an awesome holiday season. You deserve it. You work real hard.
Thank you very much.
You deserve it. And maybe we might just hear from me and get a little cake. And if persons, do you still have room to make cake for persons if you want?
Of course. Like I said, I have to keep pushing.
That's right.
Yes.
So number there if somebody want to reach you.
486-8808.
Wonderful.
Yes.
We're not on Instagram and thing yet. We come in in a while. Or
Of course, I'm not yet, but
we come in
be
there.
there shortly.
Right,
Yes.
but that's the number. Call the number. It's on the screen. Call the number if you'd like to get the best fruitcake possible. That's what's up. All right. And Kilani, big up yourself.
Big up, Kirani.
Well, you hear us speak a lot about Christmas on DBS and, of course, Jingle DBS's bells. And that program is coming around again. And we wanted to just give you a little insight. So Jen and I was just chilling. We had a lovely atmosphere around us, and we just thought, why not, give them a little insight as what's to come. So here's a little insight as to what's to expect on the Jingle DBS's bell. Well, guess what? We are just here in this absolutely amazing atmosphere. And I'm sitting with Jen, and, we're just reminiscing, like, little, talking about the next coming weeks at DBS, what is going to be happening? Of
you
course,
know at DBS Christmas we go all out. We go all out
yes,
at
yes,
DBS.
yes. Wonderful. So we ought to talk about. Listen, why we here? Why not share it with our viewers? What we in for once we kick off the DBS's jingle? Give it to me, now, man.
All right, so
Jingle DBS's bell.
before I even get to that,
Right.
you know already. Every year, annually, we do our Manger Noel. Alright, so there's Manger La Caille, Manger Noel, our Christmas cooking show. You find all your recipes, things with a unique twist, our star chefs, some new ones in between and such.
One
Alright?
thing you're living down your little chef.
We literally just got done filming an episode, my kick in my hand, but shh, don't tell the boss.
I have to hush. Right,
Alright,
wonderful.
so we do that. And at DBS we really go all out. We try to bring the festive season as best as possible to the viewers. From as young as, the babies to as old as the elderly people.
Yeah.
You understand? We try to, incorporate everybody into it and just bring the season and the spirit as best as possible. With all of that. Jingle DBS's bells is our biggest thing for the year, really and truly, right? Maureen's actually going to be there.
I'm going to be hosting. I'm going to be there. Is Sheila coming? Sheila is going to be with me, or Sheila is going to be in the background? Because I know they miss Sheila, Sheila, are you going to be there?
Is Sheila
Well, we try to put a little pressure on Sheila so she can be there. So don't worry about that. That's in-house things.
Ziggy Sheila Moon on Instagram. Spam her account. Ask her, Sheila, are you coming?
Are you going to be there? Right. Wonderful. So we got a number of plans, obviously, and persons are in for a great treat. Now, before we go on to that and the treat, we're going to talk about what some of the things that they're going to be bringing. You still have an opportunity, if you're advertiser out there, you still have an opportunity. Let me tell you, you want to be part of that show.
Yeah.
That's all we're going to say for now. Give us a call, give our sales team a call, because this is a show you want to be associated. You want your brand to be featured on that show. So we still have some time. We're giving you the leeway to be able to call us up if you'd like to be part of it. If you're smart and you want to jump on board, then do that. Right?
And
so we have some room.
You can look at it from the corporate standpoint, obviously, the entire St. Lucia and the wider diaspora will be tuning in.
They tune in for
will
it,
be there.
They love it.
But then also, it's a time of giving back, and this is DBS's way of giving back the spirit,
And you
giving
can-
back
you
to
can help
those
us do that.
who may not be in, who may not have the best Christmas coming up for them. We give back each opportunity to call in, join in on the fun, play our games,
yes.
listen to songs, sing along our carols, etc., etc.
And why not give a nice gift
Marie
from
and
your,
the rest.
your establishment? Yes,
Exactly.
you're right. You're definitely right.
Exactly.
Right.
Right.
Let's talk about some of the things we have on board for that. We have we're going to be having some demonstrations. We're going to be having that.
We're gonna first of all, of course, we
Performances,
have
of
our
course.
star-studded guest lineup.
Yes, man.
Alright, so
That
we're
is
gonna have
heavy.
our guests, and our guests are not just limited to just entertainers. We have it very wide, broad based. So we might have doctors on board, people who are in holistic wellness, people who do motivational speakers, of course the artists, entertainers, dancers, you name it.
Balance
And
is
if you would like to be a guest, on
Why
the
not?
guest
Yes, we'd
spells,
love to have you. Yes, yes.
758 on Instagram. You can DM us or come over to the studio.
We want to make it as inclusive as possible because
Exactly.
everybody enjoy Christmas.
Exactly.
And why not get a feel from everybody, from whatever your background, whatever your walk of life, get a feel
Exactly.
from that. I like that element of it. So when I think about that element of it, I'm thinking I'm gonna have a wonderful time hosting
And
this.
guys, we have so many prizes.
Yes.
Y'all know we go big with the prize, but I believe this year we probably have the most ever.
Well, I'm not privy to that part, so
Okay.
if Jane is saying that,
I'm
then
not
wow.
letting the cat out of the bag, all right? But we have my goodness. I looked at the list and I flipped the page and I flipped the next
Well, let's
page.
pick up sales,
And
yeah.
I
Let's pick
looked
up
at-
quality and
of course,
what's
our
our
sales
girl
team-
name? Yeah,
our
they're
sales
really
team
nice.
did an amazing job, of course. And also big shout out to the boss as well, Linda,
Linda.
for always keeping us in check and making sure we have this show proper.
Right.
All right.
And Sheila is doing hot beats as well, even though
course.
she's not here
Of
yet.
course, of
But we
course.
look forward to her coming over as well.
course, of
right.
course.
So the show is going to be kicked off from the 11th, right? That's our
Yes,
first. And we run it for 2 weeks straight, 7
Right,
days a week
right.
for 2 weeks straight.
Right. 12 days of Christmas.
Right. And
Yes.
what time are we on? We're on in the evening.
As
so
soon as the evening news is over, we're on one time.
by that time, everybody's already probably from work.
I mean,
you know,
you
a
come
little
from work, you
relaxation.
come from work,
Yes.
You bathe, you settle, have your little snacks or your dinner. You watch the news, okay, keeping the know of what's going on in the country.
That's
and
right.
right after that, it's vibes.
Right, and it is perfect for family timing because it is right. You could actually play around with the kids sleeping time, and it's right there. It fits right into that window.
And after the kids go and sleep, our DBS movies come on one time after. So you just chill with you and the wifey and just.
Oh my goodness!
I plug in fully.
Absolutely. Now listen, guys. Now all of this we did. We did that nice little fun little thing here just to let you know that the Jingle DBS's Bells is coming up again this year. It's going to be exciting and amazing. Again, advertisers, you have an opportunity to come on board if you would like to. See it as an opportunity to give back. Why not? Like Jayden said. But certainly you need to look forward to that. And if anybody out there might want to be on that, that's exactly why we did it, because there might be people, we don't know everybody. So there might be people out there who might, this might be a nice platform to showcase what it is you do, whether you're a creative or whether you're into making stuff. Maybe you're making cool Christmas stuff and this will be a nice platform. This is the season for giving and our doors are open around this time. So this might be your only opportunity to take advantage of this at no cost. So why don't you just come on, give us a call. What's DBS's number? What should
You can reach us on WhatsApp at 723-3333. That's our WhatsApp line, or 451-9788. I believe. I'm on WhatsApp, guys.
Go to the WhatsApp. You can't go around there at all.
Or find us at on VG. I'm
Yes.
Poinsettia Drive in VG. You could always
Nice,
come up there.
right.
Just chill with us.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
We also we almost want to put out a little thing, but we ain't gonna put it out. That is all right. Good riddance.
No cat
That's in
out of
house.
the bag.
No
guys.
cat out of the bag. Good
Guys,
riddance.
This is the
Vex.
year. Do not sleep this year. Jingle DBS's Bells. We are
It's going to be big.
massive
It's
this
going to
year.
be big.
Massive.
It will be big, guys. You need to be on board. And if we didn't call you and you tell yourself, okay, I would like to be on the show, you call us. Certainly.
Exactly.
Give them the date again, Jayden, from the 11th to the 23rd.
Yes.
2
we
weeks.
We are
We're
on
running
12 days
straight.
of Christmas. We are there. And again, not forgetting, of course, every Sunday, 8 p.m., our Marché Noël. Okay,
Yeah.
those who like to cook, those who like to eat, those who like to watch food, and those somebody like to
Yes,
watch
nice.
food and just get hungry and say, man, that food make me hungry, and you go make something in the kitchen. You could do that as well, all right?
Yes,
guys.
yes. Absolutely.
It's Christmas time, guys.
Christmas time.
Let's capitalize.
Let's do that. Happy holidays. like I said, we are keeping it festive. And maybe you don't know, but we do have a lot of creatives from all walks of life in our presence at the DBS family team. One such is Manasseh. He recently joined the team, but Manasseh is quite a creative. We had to sit down with him.
And good morning, St. Lucia. Of course, we're back here with your favorite morning program, DBS This Morning. Familiar face, Sarah Vision, back here once again. And we are also accompanied by a very, 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 very special young man. Manasseh in the building. How you doing, my bro?
I'm doing good. Good morning, St. Lucia. Wake up, smell the coffee. How you mean? Christmas greetings, season's greetings.
Now, who see the people drinking coffee?
Oh, yeah, the sorrel. Right.
Too indiscreet. Anyways, guys, Manasseh, first of all, before I dive into anything, it's been a while that people who've been looking out for your music, we haven't seen you for a while. What's been going on?
Well, certain things in life come and you step back, analyze things, and you maybe want to take a break and work on other things in your life and then jump back in. So I haven't stopped singing. Singing is a part of me, but you will be seeing more features and more involvement with me in music in the near future. So don't be sad, St. Lucia. I'm going to drop some songs for you soon, and I'll be on some features with media as it stands.
Now, when he says media, you all know what he's talking about. But before we get into that, tell the people a bit of the style of music that you sing, the type of songs that you do, some of the hits that you've made in the past, right? That's still blasting the airways today.
My first solo drop, which was Come Know Me, a groovy soca. Check it out, Come Know Me. And also, my upbringing was church-based. So you'd say I'm an R&B gospel person. But I've evolved over time and dabbled into a couple of genres. Remember Summertime, featuring Salty. That was a conscious song, a bit of a dance hall.
Give us a little sample of that one.
Give thanks and praise Jah. Give thanks and praise Jah. Give thanks and praise Jah for the summertime, yeah, we outside. Give thanks and praise Jah, how me do? Give thanks and praise Jah. Give thanks and praise Jah for the summertime, yeah, we outside. We had this one there, and also we had Summertime Part 2, which came in 2021. And also Sicker, who dropped Variations EP, Loving You. This track is a vibe, so check him out, Sicker, Variations.
Now, he did mention earlier that, he's going to be along in the media side doing some performances. As you well know, St. Lucia and DBS family, the DBS Jingle Bell Show, Jingle DBS's Bells, is on once again this year. And of course, none other than Manasseh will be gracing the platform to give us some amazing Christmas jingles. What do you have planned for us?
Well, I plan to give you all the classics. What staple music really has been a part of Christmas culture. So you're going to hear a few songs that you know from long ago, and even some classic hits from Donny Hathaway, the great himself, and other persons like even Louis Armstrong. Yeah, a couple persons,
Are there any like secret little sauce that's going to be involved in that? Like, are you going to be accompanied with anybody else? Is there anything you could let out of the bag right now?
Yeah, you're going to see a female playing a double bass, which is rare, alongside a guitarist. So you can look forward to that. We're adding the musicians in there, and also the double bassist is part of DBS's family reporting. So we have a lot of talented reporters here, multi-talented reporters, I should say, who's going to be giving you a display for the Christmas season.
Excellent. Well, my bro, I know he has to get back to the reports that you guys are going to be watching on DBS Evening News this evening on the DBS News World. So I'm going to let Manasseh run off and do that. St. Lucia, stay tuned. We'll be right back. This is DBS This Morning.
Bonne fête Noël!
And there you go. That's it. That's how we wrap up our weekend with you here on DBS This Morning. Join us again on Monday. Hope you're going to have an awesome and safe weekend. And we'll be back here again in each other's company on Monday morning for another show.